Greetings, nerds! Welcome back to The Last Nerds on Earth presents The Five Crystals. I'm your host this week, Andrew. Long time no see. I'm back again. Well, anyway, let's get down to it. I would like to thank our newest patron, John Mosey, and our previous patrons, Carl Kostelewski, John Diffley, Gamer Mom Luna, Mick D, and Oh Yeah. It's crazy to think that there's people out there listening to us and want to actually help. Weird, huh? Anyway, the last time you were with us, our heroes made it to the end of the obelisk dungeon. They found the evil creature that was sucking the life out of everybody, and it was Chad. Seemed like a cool guy, but wasn't. After defeating Chad, they looked around and found a bunch of stuff to steal, and ended up finding the mysterious crown that the Black Dragon was looking for. They finally made it out and onto the road where they parted ways with their new friend Tirolo. Will they finally make it back to the Oriel? Will the Black Dragon track them down? Will they give the Black Dragon the crown? Find out right now.
All right.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, is everybody ready?
So ready.
No.
Oh.
Okay, I'm ready.
You son of a bitch.
I had to scratch something real quick.
All right, so you guys are in the wood. I'm gonna shit everywhere.
Are you ready, Jack?
I'm fine. Dude.
I'm leaving.
Well, you know what? We'll pick this up next week. We'll do this next week. I'll be ready then. So you all are in a swamp, and it is probably like late evening. No, it's not late evening. It's like late afternoon. But one thing I do want to, what I want to do is, first of all, I'm going to instantly put you guys to sleep. So go sleep. Actually,
In the road?
no. You're not on the road.
Oliver probably would.
You're off the road right now. I want to remind you of what you got. So you got, I know you guys probably remember, but I'm just reminding everybody. You guys got 8,000 pieces of gold. You got a small pile of sapphires and emeralds. You estimated that value was roughly about 1,000 gold. You got a journal. You got several rings, none of which were fire. I think I said like 5 or 6 rings. And then you got a bow, which I think I explained to you. Whoever grabbed it, I think Rain decided to yank that one.
Yeah, I got the bow.
Okay, so it's a +1 to your attack roll, and then a holy imbuement that gives it an additional 1d4 to attacks specifically against undead. There's also the small collection of daggers, which I think Oliver yoinked all of those.
Yes, I did. No one else
Okay.
wanted them.
Gotcha. So they have a poison charge. I think, how many did I say? Like
Sweet.
4, 5?
Yeah, 4.
4. Okay. So yeah, they have the poison charge, which will allow you to deal an additional 1d4 of damage and poison the creature. They can make a Constitution saving throw to prevent being poisoned, but it will do the poison damage unless they have resistance, etc.
Nice.
Is that a one-time use or continual use for the poison?
From what I wanted to do, I'm not sure what I said last time because we were rushing to finish because Torolo's girl had a hair appointment. Love you, buddy. They have it's once a day. You can use, so each one of them has a charge that you can use once a day. And these are probably overpowered, but we'll see.
You said it was 1d8?
1d4.
1d4. Okay.
Nice
I thought
try.
that sounded a little high.
Nice try. But you have to use a bonus action to activate them. And you can only activate one at a time. So it's not like Rain's magic imbuement of his weapons where you can imbue both of them. It's just one that you can imbue.
Okay. And then I could use them as regular daggers otherwise still?
Yes, even after
Okay,
after the enchantment's gone, you can still, they're just 1d4 attack daggers. You can throw them if you want to, and they'll still do the poison enchantment. You just have to use a bonus action. You push like a little button or something and it'll glow, and then you'll hit it and it'll discharge it.
Okay.
And I think that's all the goodies that we had in there. Cool. So we're going to have you guys set up camp probably about 100 meters off the road, or you can do on the side of the road, either one. So yeah, so where do you guys want to set up camp at right now?
I'd feel better right on the side of the road with what we dealt with.
Yeah.
Okay, I know we just came out of the swamp, but can you remind me roughly where we are? Are we south of Waterdeep?
So I actually have the map pulled up because y'all motherfuckers don't need it. So you guys are northwest of Waterdeep along the coast. There is the Mare of Deadmen that is basically right along the coast and reaches all the way to the road that you guys are standing on. You guys are on the opposite side of the Mare of Deadmen that you came in from.
Okay, I see it. And where did we say we were going to meet?
Right where they dropped you off.
Yeah, we have to go back through the swamp.
I was hoping we wouldn't.
Well, some things can't be avoided.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Well, let's just sleep.
Yeah, we'll talk about what I was going to say in the morning.
Yeah, I think I might die or something. But surprisingly, Chad didn't hit me once. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, you got lucky there.
Yeah, I was like blasting him and he like looked at me, but he like went for you guys.
Yeah, he sure did.
Well, that's what we like to see.
All right, good night.
Yeah.
I turn into a potato.
You're sleeping in potato form?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
People sleep like a rock all the time.
Yeah,
All right. You guys are going to bed?
Yeah.
I suppose so.
Anybody keeping watch?
That's so overrated.
I'll keep watch, and I'm going to toss out an alarm spell as well. Just, in the general around the camp. Just anything hostile comes around.
All right, well, good night. Oliver's already asleep.
He said that in his sleep.
The
Yeah.
potato wiggles a little bit.
Yeah, and then Alec Rex sleeps regularly. Okay, so Rain, you are on watch. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
All right. 9.
Okay, you are sort of just hanging out. Hopefully you guys have a fire going, or what was the setup there?
I think we probably got a fire going.
Yeah.
So yeah, Rain, you're just sitting by the fire and relaxing. And you can feel sort of like your muscles that have been tight for like 3 days sort of slowly just loosen. And your shoulders that were like, your jaw unclenches, your shoulders relax, and you just chill.
Cool.
Go in the swamp, yeah, or the road or whatever. Are you doing the whole night? Because
No. Like, I'll keep watch, like a shift, and then I'll wake up. I'll probably wake up Aligrax. He seems pretty responsible.
yeah.
Awfully kind of you. All right, let's get this over with.
Roll me a perception check.
I shall. It's a 1.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
He fell asleep on watch.
Oh,
Okay, so you are sitting there and you're sort of staring into the fire, and your mind's just going over the events of what has happened over the past few days, and suddenly you feel a hand on your shoulder, and it is shaking you awake.
Oh, what the?
And you look up, and there is just sort of a weathered older man, sort of looking down at you, sort of concerned.
And who would you be?
Are you doing all right there, son?
I'm perfectly fine. What are you doing in our camp?
I'm terribly sorry. I was just walking along, and you sort of look behind him, and you see like this cart being pulled by a very old and what looks to be like a cranky donkey with a single lantern, sort of bobbing up from the cart and over.
Oh,
Yeah, I was just trying to make my way down to Waterdeep, and just passing through here, and noticed that you were sleeping by the road. Are you doing okay there, fella?
oh no, we're fine. I was just keeping an intense watch.
I see.
And it looks like he's just now noticing the rest of your party, and he's like,
Oh, sorry about that. Well, just making sure that you're all right, fella. If you guys are camping out here, you should be okay. But you stay away from that swamp now, okay?
Fortunately, we have to travel right back through it.
It is unfortunate indeed.
What are you doing traveling by night?
Well, I'm making my way from Neverwinter, and there's not too many inns along the way, and it's a long road trip. I usually just go until I'm tired day or night, and it's the 3rd day of my journey here, and well, I guess the night. And, it just happens to be the moment I'm awake and moving. Me and old Sally here.
and he sort of pats the rump of the donkey, who goes,
Indeed. Well, I wouldn't want you to fall prey to anything in the night. Please, you're more than welcome to join in our fire.
Oh, no, that's all right. I figure if anything's gonna take me, it would have already done so about 40 years ago.
That might be fair.
Yeah, so all right, well, you have a good one. And
What's your name, good sir?
oh, my name is
I didn't have a name for him.
my name is Franklin.
Franklin. Safe travels, Franklin. May we meet again.
You too, sir.
And he sort of, straightens up as best he can. He's a little hunched over, and he begins to move along, and your eyes follow him until the light from his lantern completely fades.
What a convenient passerby.
All right, who are you waking up for the last watch?
Let's give the old potato a rustle.
Grab the tiny potato and shake him in your hand, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, I instantly turn back to me. So, is he carrying me, or does he fall down? What happens here?
Roll me a strength check.
Hell yeah. That's a 2. Jesus, I liked this die.
You're holding them in your hand, palm up, and then he turns into Carly, and your wrist sort of like spins down, and almost like it hurts a little bit. You don't take any damage, but it hurts a little bit, and he just sort of like falls right on his butt in the ground.
Why are you touching me?
Time for watch, Carly.
Okay, be careful with my potato though. Next time.
I'll make a note of that.
All right, see you later.
Night.
I feel like that's not the first time that's happened.
It's the second time.
Well, there was the time when I tried to throw a potato across a river of lava.
Yeah.
You had the potato in your hands over near the pile of rubble.
Yeah,
Oh, there's that too.
yeah, with the ogre. All right, Carly, it is your watch. Go ahead and roll me perception.
Okay, that's gonna be a whopping 5.
Okay.
God,
well,
we all suck.
it's not a 1, luckily.
I'm getting rid of that die.
Okay, so you are sitting there looking around, sort of listening. Fire's crackling. It's nice and warm. Scoot a little bit closer to it, and watch goes unabated. A gentle
right.
mist begins to fall as sun begins to rise as a mist falls, and you can see sort of dewdrops on all the plants and everything.
Oh, that's pretty. I'm just saying stuff like that to myself. Oh, I like that. Oh, look at the sun. This is nice. This is a good break. Right, I'm done.
The rest of y'all can wake up anytime. You know.
Oh, okay, yeah. We're waking up. Ugh.
Hey, good
Morning,
morning.
Carly.
Hey,
How'd the rest of the watch go?
it was pretty. I liked it.
That's nice. Rather uneventful night.
Yeah, did you guys see anything?
No.
Oh, I had weird dreams about Aligrax talking to his grandpa, and then you fell from the sky or something, Carly. Oh.
I fell from the sky.
Those are some strange dreams.
Man, I wish I could
Yeah,
fly.
it was really
I
weird.
want to fly now.
Well, turn into a potato. I'll throw you really, really hard.
We tried that. That didn't. You almost killed our friend.
Well, yeah. There's no arguing with that one. Anyhow, I reckon we should probably wake up Sky. Rain.
I'm
Rain.
awake. I'm awake.
Rain.
I'm awake.
His eyes are open. I can see it. He's just not moving.
Well,
When are you awake?
Wait, can you guys not hear
I'm
him?
getting like really close to his
No,
face.
we can
Wait,
hear
We
you.
can hear you.
you.
We're messing with
Are you
you.
awake?
I'm really confused.
That's messed up, man. Oh god. Okay, so you guys wake up and you sort of pack up camp, and you've got a choice. Got a bunch of choices actually. You can either follow the road in one direction or the other, or you can make your way back through the swamp. Or as you notice the sun rising in the distance, there is a large mountain range off to the east.
We gotta figure out what we're gonna do about that dragon, guys.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to go back to that swamp. Maybe we could just go
I really
around
don't
it?
either.
going around it isn't a poor idea, but we're going to run into the dragon at some point.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about last night.
Maybe I want to fly on a dragon, guys.
Carly, something tells me that if we speak with this dragon and then refuse to give him the crown we specifically went to get, I can't imagine he'll be too pleased with us.
We could always just say we didn't find the crown.
Yeah, if we go to him, we better give him that crown. That's
Lying to a dragon is generally not the wisest of decisions.
Well, do you have a better plan?
Well, no, because all of them suck as badly as yours.
In the absence of a good plan, we don't really have much option than to go with the bad one.
Hmm.
hey, Aligrax.
Yeah.
how good is a dragon's hearing? Could we just yell for him if we want to find him?
I imagine he could probably find us if he wanted to, but I think the idea is that we're trying not to invoke his wrath.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should figure out if this crown's really dangerous and then make the decision to give it to him or not. Because I gotta tell you guys, if he has a ring that I'm looking for, I'm gonna give him whatever he wants.
Hey, Carly,
Yeah.
put the crown on. See
Yeah,
what
that's
happens.
that's a hell of a good idea.
Okay. I kind of want to put the crown on now. I'm gonna grab the crown. I'm gonna put the crown on.
Carly, you look so regal.
Yeah, you look really good with that.
I feel pretty royal right now.
Place the gold
King Carly.
circlet on your head, and nothing happens. From what you can tell, is it's just a crown.
Try chanting an abyssal or something.
Can I do an Arcana check on it while I'm wearing it?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a whole 9. I rolled the same as the last one.
You can feel a magical energy coming off of it, so it has magical properties.
I can feel the magic from this, but nothing's really happening, guys. Except my appeal went up, don't you think? And I spin around.
Yeah, you look great.
Better than ever.
Can I keep it?
Well, I mean,
For now, maybe let's not advertise our possession of it as we're walking around in plain view.
We take the crown, we put it in the bottom of the bag, we walk around the swamp. If the dragon doesn't show up, we get on the boat and sail away. If the dragon does show up, then maybe we just give him the crown, because frankly, I don't want to fight that guy.
All right, hold that thought. I gotta go let my dog in. He's going bananas.
We will have a surprise visit from Loki this episode.
I feel it's foolish to grant the requests of this dragon. The black dragons rarely ever do anything that benefits those other than themselves.
Yeah, it might be foolish not to though, because he'll probably find out that we found it. Because he kind of pointed us to that obelisk, so he probably knew it was there. Wonder if he could feel it.
yeah, and when we were going down into the obelisk, or when we went underneath it, remember Torolo was reading like the walls or something, and it was saying that the black dragon wanted the crown, but that he shouldn't have it.
Yeah, that was after we promised it though.
Yeah.
Who was it that in their dying breath told us not to trust the black dragon? Someone, wasn't it Torolo that told us that as he went away?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we should listen to Torolo's advice. This dragon is not to be trusted. Whatever rewards he might claim to be offering us, something tells me they're not quite worth the risk we take.
What's the closest town from here that's not Waterdeep?
It'd be Neverwinter to your upper left, about 3 to 4 days travel, depending on how fast you go.
Well, we are trying to head back to the Oriole, right?
They're waiting on you.
Well, yeah, but
They're south.
if we have a black dragon between us and the Oriole, I mean, eventually they're gonna carry on, right? Like
Well.
they might, whether it's good or bad, they will probably know that we're not coming back, and then we could just try to avoid the dragon altogether, and we can maybe find an adventurers guild hall in Neverwinter and bring the crown to them. That way, we know it's safe and out of our hands, and so we're not being chased by a black dragon.
But if we maintain a wide enough berth around the dragon, I reckon we can get by relatively unnoticed.
Hey guys, before we make a real decision, can we check that the dragon's not here and listening to us real quick?
How do you propose to do that, Carly?
I don't know.
Make a perception
around.
check.
Well,
Carly,
I
make a
propose we
perception
all
check.
look around. Okay. That's 7.
To your knowledge, not see a black dragon. You see the swamp. You see the mountains way off in the distance. That's about it.
You know, I don't see it. You know, we did see him before we were on top of him last time.
Yeah, that's true. I suppose he's gonna show up when he wants to, regardless of where we are. So let's just get around the swamp and get back to the Oriole.
I reckon that's our best course of action.
Yeah, and if he shows up, we should probably just give it to him. That's what I vote for because I don't want to be killed by a dragon and I want to look through his stuff.
Yeah, it seems like we're not gonna really be able to avoid that. You know, let's just make that decision when we get to it and carry on.
Yeah, I'm for that vote. Let's just mosey on and deal with the dragon if he shows up.
All right, yeah, let's go.
So you guys are headed through the swamp.
We're going
I think we're going around it.
Which way? North or south?
South towards the Oriole, I think, following the road.
So you're basically southwest. Because you're at the part
Southwest.
that's like, if you're looking at the map, which I don't know if you guys are, but there's a part
I
of
am.
the swamp that butts right up against that road.
I see it. Yep.
That's where you guys are.
So we follow the road down and then go left.
To the west, almost straight west and a little little down where that hump
Yeah.
comes out. That's where the Oriole is.
Oh shit! So it's directly center.
Yeah. It was directly center
if
where
it-
they dropped you off.
If it took us like 3 days to get through that, that's going to be like 5 to 6 days to get around.
Yes, you also have to go through the foothills of the Sword Mountains, which you guys know to be home of ogres and trolls.
Seeming more and more like our best action is to go back from whence we came.
We're pretty experts at the swamp now, kind of. We kill a lot of things in here.
Rain, roll me a nature check.
Give me a sec.
On Mississippi, let's go.
Yeah.
Ooh, natural 20.
Natural 20.
Oh yes.
Rain, with your keen ranger senses, you notice that the coloration of the swamp is different. It is brighter, it's more lush, it doesn't look as gnarled and decrepit as it was when you guys left it yesterday. It looks like life of the swamp is coming back.
I don't think we'd have the same problem traveling through the swamp we did before. We could try
Why?
traveling through the swamp. It's greener. It's nicer.
Perhaps disposing of Chad purified the area.
He seemed like a guy that you want to hang out with, but only like once.
He seems like a guy you'd want to hang out with, yes.
Yeah.
He seems like a guy who would try to murder us. Oh, wait.
Yeah, he tried that
In
already.
all fairness, Carly did fire the first shot.
I did because you clenched your hand and that was like go time.
Yeah, I'm not saying your actions were wrong. It's just if we're pointing fingers here, we're pointing them at you.
I also promised a crown to the dragon too, so
That is a promise we shall not keep.
Aligrax, this has been weighing on me, but I kind of signed up for the military in Waterdeep under your name. Not your last name, but your name, so you might have even more trouble. I was kind
So
of
you're
mad at
telling me
you,
that I'm
and it was funny.
telling me that I'm
because-
simultaneously a member of the guard and a wanted fugitive.
Well, you're not a member of the guard now. You kind of
Also,
left.
possibly a deserter. So,
It was a 3-year contract.
oh, definitely a deserter.
Luckily, I can't imagine many people would mistake Carly and I for the same person.
No, but
Aligrax
the only
is a
people that
pretty
really
common
saw
name.
me was Tim, and I kind of got him recruited into the Adventurers Guild, maybe, and a guy that was like pretty hungover.
Oh, yes, I recall. Anyhow, I don't think that should be a problem for now.
All right, moving on.
All right, we ready?
Yeah.
At last, I believe so.
Oh, hey, Aligrax, one more thing. Actually, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm not exactly in the best mood today.
All right, so you guys begin making your way through the swamp, and you do notice that your path is a lot easier. Like the gnarled and twisted branches and roots that were once covering the ground have sort of not bled away, but they've like shrunk and they look closer to normal. What you would expect a normal swamp to be. So continue moving through, and eventually about midday you come to Black Obelisk, and in the field there's like 3 zombies.
Do we bother?
Not really. I want to
No,
get the heck out of here.
I'm really sort of sick of those.
Unless you want to use your coconut, and then I'm behind you.
Ooh, it's not a bad idea.
All right, if you wanted,
Yeah,
I suppose.
give me some cover fire. Let's crack some skulls.
I pull out my bow. I'm just gonna shoot at 2 of them.
Okay,
Use my extra attack.
make an attack roll for me.
Okay, that's gonna be 14 to hit 1.
Okay,
And I'm gonna use my extra attack so I can attack twice.
Well-
And 20,
you're hitting the other one.
yeah,
Okay, cool. And a 20 something.
24 to hit another one.
That'll hit. Your arrows pierce through their skulls and they go down real quick.
Well, is it
Damn
still
it,
worth it,
Red.
Aligrax?
Well, there's one more.
Get it,
Sorry,
big boy.
thought they would be tougher than that.
That's all right. I'm gonna go for. I'm just gonna go hit him with the coconut then.
All right, attack roll.
Gonna make 2 attacks. That's like a 15 and a 17 on the dice.
Don't worry about damage.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so you bring the coconut down into its skull, and the zombie just falls into the mud and the muck. And I've gained another hash towards your coconut. Okay, the zombies are dead.
3 more to go.
All right, let's go, man.
All right.
Yeah, we'll get back to the Oriole. I miss them guys.
Yeah, not a bad idea. All right, on our way.
All right, so you guys continue to move through the swamp, just doing your best to backtrack. It's a little difficult because it's different. It's the same but different. So you're like moving through, and it's easier to move through, but you're not sure. Wait, was this that tree when we came across? Was it that? Blah 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 blah. But you guys are able to make your way through pretty quickly. You guys eventually make your way back to the pond where you had originally seen the mass and mounds of vines and twigs and trees and everything that threw zombies around, or threw those blights around. And the mound is there in the middle of the pond. And there is a sword sticking out of the side of it, the same one that Rain saw last time.
Interesting. Do you think we can scare it off again?
Well, I sort of feel like this might be a second chance at something.
Perhaps you're right.
Could we try to sneak up on it and grab the sword?
Roll me a stealth check.
Are you sure you don't want me to do that?
Yeah,
I'm plus 10
Rain?
to stealth now.
We might want to have the sneaky guy do it.
That is true. Let's let the sneaky guy do it. That's a good
All right,
point.
I think I can do that.
All right, roll it.
How about a 27?
Ooh, one off. No, so you are able to get up to the edge of the pond, and you step into the pond. Not even a ripple comes off of you, and find that it is too deep for you to stand up in. It's probably about a foot over your head, and so you begin swimming towards the shambling mound or the creature. Roll me a Constitution saving throw. It's not a hard one.
14?
14, yeah. Okay, so you are able to hold your breath as you continue to move up to this creature. And you get right up alongside of it, come up. So you come up to this creature and you notice that it is sleeping. It has very steady breathing and it is not moving in a way that you would assume it is alive, or not alive, awake.
All right. Where's the sword in comparison to me? Can I like grab it?
It is probably about halfway up to the top of its back, and I would say that's about the top of its back's like 6 feet out of the water, so you would have to climb up the creature to snag it.
Okay, I can do that. I also have second story. Oh, well, that doesn't really matter. It just doesn't cost me any extra movement. Yeah, I'll climb up it.
Okay, roll
Have to
me
roll something.
yes. Okay. I'm gonna have you roll a stealth check. This one's pretty high.
Another 27.
Okay. So while you're sitting next to this creature, floating next to this creature, you sort of begin to notice that there's like an outer shell sort of that doesn't comprise as much of the main creature's body. And so you sort of begin placing hand over hand onto different twigs and branches. All right, I keep burping. Making your way up to this sword. And it is right there in front of you. If you want to grab it, I'm going to have you do a sleight of hand check.
That's another plus 10. You know I'm going to do it. 25.
Oh, man. Let me think.
My heart is in my throat right now.
Now I'm trying to think. You manage to slide this sword out of this creature without it noticing. Way that you sort of, before you begin pulling on it, you begin to shift what you assume are parts of its body so slowly. You're moving aside like bits of moss, and you're realizing there's not anything under this creature. This mound of sticks and moss and branches and whatnot is the creature itself. So with the dexterity and caution of a master craftsman, you're able to remove the sword from the creature and slink back down into the water.
Or yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of there. I'm bailing.
Roll me one more stealth check.
Oh, no, wait, 25.
25. All right. So you do the same thing. You go underneath the water, and I'm just going to let you, I mean, you make it all the way over to the embankment, and you climb out up the water. I'm going to let you know 25 was the DC for that, for pulling that sword out. Yeah, because it was literally embedded in him. So as Oliver sort of climbs out of, sort of paddles out of this mud and muck, carrying in his hands this sword, and it is a long sword, and it's fairly ordinary save for the pommel, which has intricate designs to it almost as if it looks like they were burned into it in a way. And for some reason, Aligrax, you feel a pull towards this sword.
Fascinating.
Did you got? Yeah, you know what's fascinating? Did you see me just do all that shit? That was insane. Oh my god, that was so fascinating. Here,
That
you
was
want this? I'm just
incredible.
gonna hand it to him.
Hand it over to me.
That's my buddy. And I give him a high five.
Hell yeah, high five him back.
What an interesting weapon.
I'd like to do an
wisdom
Arcana
saving
check.
throw. Nope,
A
too
wisdom
late.
saving
Wisdom saving
throw?
throw. Yep,
Oh boy. It's a 12.
12. Okay.
Interesting. Gonna give it a few test swings, see how it feels.
It feels like an extension of your arm. It feels like it almost feels like the pommel is molding to your hand into the most comfortable way possible. It doesn't feel. Did you guys hear that flapping in the background?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Loki.
He's laying down now. He had a fun day today. So it almost feels as if it's melding with your hand.
Well, this is an incredible feeling.
What's it feel like?
It's so effortless. It might not be as brutal as my greatsword, but this might serve me nicely. I think I might hold on to this.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks really natural for you.
I want to see if there's magic coming off of it.
Okay, we're gonna check.
God damn, every time that's a 9 again. That's 3 in a row.
3 9s on Arcana checks.
4 plus 5.
Wow,
If you were
dude.
on the slot machines, you'd be doing okay.
There's no magic coming off of it.
Yeah, well, I don't feel magic off of that thing, but if it feels cool, let's roll with it. Just kind of like my crown. I mean, my hat.
Are you still wearing it?
No, we put it in the bag, but I'm
Okay.
very suspicious that the dragon's everywhere.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, maybe let's not disturb this mound and move our way around it.
Yeah, not really much of a need to now.
Yes, fantastic recovery, Oliver.
Do a backflip.
Roll me a dexterity check.
Acrobatics?
Wakes up the mound.
Acrobatics, yeah.
Yeah, because I got a plus 10 to that too, motherfucker. 17.
You die.
Well, that's brutal.
It's crazy. 18 was the DC on that one.
Just break my
Harley
neck.
carries Oliver's body out of the swamp crying.
It's crazy because then the shambling mound just absorbs Oliver, and so now I'll give you a new character, which is the shambling mound.
Wait,
All
can
right,
we
let
do
me work
that?
on a
Can we
voice
just...
for that. Wait, hold on.
You guys remember Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Yeah, is that
Where he's
anything?
the vine guy?
Oh my goodness, yes.
Yeah, so that'll be him forever.
Oliver, it's a sacrifice worthy of.
Yeah, I don't really want to be near that thing again. Let's get out of here.
I will
Oh, let's go.
be on our way.
All right, so you guys move out from the mound of shambles into the swamp, and you guys travel for the rest of the day, seeing here and there like little creatures moving back and forth, getting out of the way of your path and everything. Once you saw a creature that was about the size of a cow, which doesn't exist in this world, but that's about the size of it. And make it to night. And you feel like you've made really good progress so far through this swamp. Your pace has been continuous. You haven't had to like climb over stuff or anything like that. So you think you're a fair distance into the swamp. So yeah, you guys can set up camp for the night if you'd like.
I reckon we
I'd like
should.
to start a fire.
Hey, I'm feeling pretty good. What do you guys say we go find some animal or something and let's like do some hunting and make like a cool dinner tonight? What do you think?
As long as I can deal the killing blow with a coconut, I'm down.
Sounds good to me.
Let's go for a nice small hunt.
All right. On this one, I'm just going to have you guys roll survival, whoever's going on the hunt. But
Do we have to roll anything extra to kill everything with a coconut?
Hey, who's our hunter? Hey, Rain, you hunt, right?
Yeah, my survival was 25.
Okay, so Rain is
Nice.
able to find various small animals and even a larger one, probably about the size of let's go with like a large house cat. Aligrax, you did kill one with your coconut, so I'll give you a hash on that.
Nice.
You actually chunked it at a swamp squirrel, which is a real thing, and just beamed it right out of the air. So I'll give you a hash on that one.
Nice.
And so you guys have a very nice, if slightly gamey, meal.
Oh yeah, this is what I needed.
Slight hint of coconut.
It's kind of better than scones for now, but I want more scones later.
They do
Yeah,
taste
scones left?
remarkably fresh, though.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Still got how many scones do I have? I have several scones.
Let me see one of them. I'm gonna like reach my hand out for one.
Here you go.
I'm gonna take it and then put whatever meat I'm eating and put it on top of the scone and then eat it together. Oh, you have to try this. Oh, it's really good.
You're brilliant. Hey, Algrax, do that, and can you put a little whiskey on it?
Carly,
I like my whiskey sandwiches.
you know what? You've earned it. Sure.
Thanks.
Make Carly a whiskey sandwich.
I'm not going to have you roll Constitution on this one because it's not like a whole
It's
shot
just for
of whiskey.
flavoring.
It's mostly, like you smoke something in whiskey. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, you guys enjoy a nice hot meal and are just chilling out by the fire. The sun is sinking in the west, probably, and night is coming upon you.
All right, guys. Well, I think I'll take the first watch. I don't think I've taken the first one yet.
Yeah, you can wake me up for the next one. I got a pretty good night's sleep last night, so I feel like I should do my part tonight.
Fair enough.
All right, Carly's on first watch. Everybody else beds down. Eventually, happy, full bellies, nice and warm by the fire. Everybody's out pretty quickly. Carly, why don't you roll me a perception?
You're cutting out a bit.
Carly.
Perception check.
check.
Okay.
I was trying to have my voice be like low and mysterious. Whatever.
15 plus 1, 16.
16. All right. So you're sitting there. Your eyes are trying to trace the sparks from the fire up into the air until they go out. And then you're just sort of keeping track of that. You're listening and you're looking around every once in a while. About halfway through your watch, you hear not crashing, but there's something large moving toward you.
Okay. I am going to put out the fire.
Anything else?
I'm going to look around with my dark vision to see if I can see what it is without moving.
Sitting there and you're just sort of waiting and watching. And in the distance, not too far away, maybe about 20 or 30 feet, you see a large head poke its way through the trees, and you are peering at their piercing yellow eyes and their long draconic snout. It's your friend, the Black Dragon.
Okay. So he definitely sees me.
He definitely sees
Okay.
you. He sees you. He sees you see him, and you see him see you him see.
Okay. I'm gonna light the fire back up with my magic and just, oh, hey buddy. I thought you were something else. How you doing, man? This is a rough swamp.
He doesn't say anything.
I'm gonna wake up the guys. Hey guys, our friends here. I'm sorry, I didn't remember your name.
Which friend?
Hey guys.
Oliver's
wake
gonna
up.
be fucking terrified.
Okay, you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, and you can't move toward the thing that's terrifying you.
That's fine.
Its name was Vora Girmatha. Yes, it's a mouthful. I wrote it down.
Good, because I have it somewhere. Voragamatha. Yeah, somewhere. I don't know. Maybe in my encounters. Who knows? I don't. So, anyway.
If Aligrax isn't awake, I'm gonna shake him awake. Hey,
What?
hey,
What's
our
going
buddy's
on?
here. Our cool buddy Dragon's here. He didn't say
I know
anything.
I know I'm here.
No,
Wait,
the cool
the-
dragon. I mean, the other cool dragon.
Sit upright.
He sees everybody's awake. Good evening.
Oliver's in a bush.
I see you made it out alive.
Barely.
Yeah,
Well, that's better than most that have traveled down into the obelisk.
yeah, we met Chad.
Who?
The creepy guy that sucks life.
Ah, yes. Well, I'm assuming you disposed of him.
In a way.
Indeed, we did.
Excellent. Now, let's get down to business. The crown I asked you for, do you have it?
We might.
It's a yes or a no, little one.
This is a business talk, so you talked about what we could get. So, what do you got, man?
I told you I would show you my hoard of treasures I've gathered over the years throughout the swamp and around the world. You're more than welcome to rummage through and carry what I deem appropriate away. Now that it is a business deal, show me.
I'm gonna pull the crown out.
What do you intend to use it for?
When the crown comes out, his eyes sort of light up. Yes, that is it.
Perfect. If you don't mind, sorry, I did a hand thing. You guys can't see me. He extends out his claw and looks at you expectantly.
Hold on, Curly. What do you tend to use this ground for?
Oh, my purposes are my own, little one.
No, they may not be your own if they involve us.
They don't after the crown is mine.
I have a duty to protect the people.
I have no fear for anybody.
And why is that? Surely you understand the reputation of yourself.
Myself?
Yourself. Those
As
like you,
in-
those like us.
Those like me? What do you mean?
I mean the dragons.
The dragons in general or the black dragons?
Oh, is there about to be a reverse Karen
Let's
situation?
be specific here. What dragons are you talking about?
I speak of the black dragons, yes.
You know, not all black dragons are evil, right? And not all blue dragons are good, right? Okay, that's just a generalization. That some guy who was exploring sometime thought, oh, this makes a lot of sense, and let's write this down and make this be true for everything.
Okay.
I do
Okay.
understand this.
Just a quick clarifying question. Are you evil?
Yeah, probably. No. He doesn't say that. He looks at you and says, evil is subjective. I wouldn't
Indeed.
call myself either, but others might. Just
Okay.
like I wouldn't call you evil, but I'm sure there are some on this planet, on this world, that would call you evil. No?
Maybe a couple guards in Waterdeep.
Let me rephrase the question. From the perspective of, we really don't like our homes and people to be dinner, are you evil?
Can I honestly say I've never burned down a village? No. Can I honestly say that I've never helped somebody who needed help? No.
The question remains, what purpose do you intend to use this ground for?
And the answer remains that purpose is my own. Now my patience is wearing thin.
Understandably
have a-
so.
Different discussion? I thought we were friends.
I think
There
you're my
was no
friend.
such claim. I thought you said this
Okay,
was
I'm getting mixed
business.
messages here because one guy's saying we're friends and you're saying we're not. Is he
Carly is
speaking for the
friends
group?
with everyone.
Yeah, I think everybody's my friend, but you're a really cool friend. You let me do the
Just
magic
Just give him
thing
the
with the
ground and make
purple.
him go away.
Oh, is he still alive?
Yeah, he did
Honest
this
to
sweet
God.
thing with this mound thing. It was awesome.
Honest to the
Didn't even
gods,
see him.
did not see him back there. Thought he got eaten or eaten. I'm not
I'm
sure.
not sneaky. Go away.
It's very sneaky. Very sneaky. Good to know where he is, though. Glad he spoke up.
Okay. I'm gonna talk with my buddies right here just real quick about what we want to get from you. So just give us 1 sec, all right? This is still a business deal. Yeah, we're gonna huddle.
Oliver's not leaving the bush.
Okay, we're gonna do a 3-man huddle over the bush.
You guys don't want to shuffle over to like longest yard style, shuffle over to the bush.
Yeah. That's exactly what we do. Arms across each other and just ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Okay, guys. 1, 2, 3, go.
Huddle.
You do it, and it's amazing. Go on.
Look, I know it's a bad thing, but I just I can't stand looking at him. Just make him go away.
Yeah, we're gonna give him the crown, guys. But what do we want for it? Do we want to look at his hoard? I want
right there,
a
Carly.
magic ring. Huh?
Carly, how can you so cavalierly offer to give away this clearly evil artifact to somebody who we have no idea the intentions of?
Well, I could tell you that I won't survive attacking a black dragon. So and I
Yeah,
have no
let's-
way to get
let's-
away.
Let's look at our options. We can either give the very nice and not at all intimidating large black dragon the crown he asked for and get a
Speak for
probably
yourself.
very generous reward, or we can not do that and take our chances fighting him.
I'm not fighting that thing.
As far as I can see, those are our options.
If this dragon has evil intent, it is my duty to stop him at whatever costs. If that costs me my life, so be it. Now, if we can verify that his intent is pure, as he so nonchalantly claims,
Oh, I don't think he's claimed anything yet. In fact, he's been very, very careful about not claiming anything.
Okay, Algrax. Do you know about dragons? I know you know some history about them. Is there anything that we could do like a pinky swear that he doesn't use it for bad, and that's our deal?
Aligrax, roll me a history check.
history check, let's go.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Boom, that is a dirty 20.
There are no such things as pinky swears between dragons.
Ah, damn it.
Because they
Do
don't
we
have
know-
pinkies.
Is this guy going to straight up kill us if we don't give him the crown?
To be seen. I'm not going
Pretty
to tell
sure
you
he
what
could
can
kill us and
happen or
take it.
what's going to happen. That's no
Can I-
fun.
Well, Well,
Play it
insight.
out.
What does Aligrax think?
Okay. What do you feel like? Okay. Roll me an insight check on him, which is just you're muttering to each other and then you like look over your shoulder at him.
Basically, I'm asking, does Aligrax reasonably think there's a way out of this that doesn't end in death or handing over the crown?
Roll me an insight check. Yep.
Insight is 23.
All right. You can tell he is not going to leave this campsite without that crown.
Hey guys, Oliver, get up here. Need you to get around the huddle.
I'm in the huddle.
All right. Well,
You guys are huddling in the bush.
I'm gonna go into the bush and try to push him out. And
Make me a opposing strength checks to see if you can push him out of the bush, I guess.
9.
I got a 7.
Okay, so yeah, you push him out of the bush, and depending on how hard you're resisting Oliver, you either step forward a couple steps out of the bush or you fall out of the bush.
I just so he's pushing me. I'm like, no, I don't want to go. And then I just fall forward and tumble out of the bush.
So Oliver lands right in front of
Oliver,
him.
get back in there. Not in there. Get around.
Okay.
And I turn my back to the dragon and I get right between Carly and Aligrax.
I'm going to say, guys, kind of push in a little bit, and then I'm going to put the crown on my head.
Carly, why would you do that?
Okay, so the crown's on your head now.
Does seem like a fairly
Happened?
terrible idea.
Oh no, nothing happens.
You
All
still
right, I
look
take it
great,
off.
though.
Oh, thanks, man. I like
Yeah.
it. But, you said something about twin crowns, and I don't know if he had another one. So if he did, maybe I'd feel it, but I don't feel anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
Well, I still think we should. I just want him to leave. So, give him the crown, whatever. I don't care.
Can't let that happen.
Okay, so if you're voting to not give him the crown, then you're voting to fight him.
This is not a vote.
I just want to be clear on that.
I want to be clear. I am not voting.
No.
If one of you hands that crown over, I will strike you down myself. Until
I hand
we
the crown
can
to
make
Rain.
sure.
I take the crown, give him my dirtiest look.
I want to make it very clear. If I allow you to hand that crown over, or if I hand that crown over myself, without having at least some reasonable expectation that it is not going to harm people of this world, if I hand it over without so much as that is a violation of everything I stand for, and it will not happen.
You know what? 1 minute. I'm going to hold the crown, and I'm going to turn back to the dragon whose name I can't properly pronounce.
Call him Big V or something. Just call him Vora. Vora.
Toothless. Oh man, now I'm picturing him as toothless.
Definitely not toothless. He's got the tooth.
I'm going to switch to the Draconic language.
Okay. Luckily, Aligrax has no idea.
Yeah, he doesn't know what you're saying.
Yeah, go ahead. You're in the Draconic language.
Esteemed Vora,
Yeah,
we're
Vora.
at a bit of an impasse.
Oh.
See, some of us think we should just hand over the crown as per the agreement. We do have an unfortunate holdout, which we can get around if you would just assure us.
Yes.
I shoot daggers.
And I say, it's me. It's not me.
Shooting
I'll
daggers.
look up
Roll
daggers.
initiative. Oh, okay, never mind.
I would simply like to request that you assure us that your intent is not to cause any undue harm to the people of this area, of the Sword Coast.
Of this world. What he said,
Just don't
man.
hurt me.
When dragons make deals, it's a very serious matter, and we keep our deals to the best of our abilities. In this deal, I promised no such thing. I also didn't promise not to kill you if it came to that. I'm not going to make any additional promises now, and to ask that of me is a very, very unfortunate move. So I'm going to ask once again. And he sort of stands up and sort of unfolds his wings a little bit. Please. And you can hear venom dripping off. Would you hand over the crown?
I switch back to common, just kind of sigh, stick the crown in my bag, and go, I was really afraid you were going to say that. And draw weapons.
Okie dokie.
Oh no.
Let's roll initiative. Let's roll initiative.
This is the end of the
This
five crystals
could be
right
the
here.
end of the
TPK, let's
fucking
go.
5 crystals right here.
You do realize we cannot beat a black dragon.
Cannot beat a black dragon.
We
I
cannot.
don't even have Black Dragon marked in the monster manual because I didn't think you guys would fight the Black Dragon.
Well, that was dumb of you.
Dumb of me. You're the one who was the holdout.
I got a 12.
I don't want to roll initiative.
You should have been more proactive, one way or the other.
I was trying to give the dragon an out,
Like,
but he
just-
didn't take it.
Just dip out.
No, to just like
No, to
promise
promise
him
him
and just take the crown and we'd all be good. He didn't take it.
I mean,
Negotiations broke down.
the dragons are very, I mean, they're in general fairly honest. I mean, unless they're really trying to pull one over on you.
Well, if that's the case, we never said we would give him the crown. We said we would retrieve it.
Okay, well,
That's
true.
also why I phrased it intent. Like he wasn't really making any promises. He was just kind of vaguely confirming that it wasn't his intent to do any real harm, undue harm to individuals.
Gotcha.
Which means as long as the harm was due, then I was clear.
Is there any way I can like use thaumaturgy and just try to just yell at our guys and say, "Hey, wait"?
You can. So, Carly, you wanted to shout at everybody.
I want to shout and then be ready for another spell if they don't respond, if they don't stop.
What do you want to shout at them?
I want to shout stop just really quick.
Okay.
And do you guys stop?
Yes.
Algrax hasn't done anything. He's still
You,
brandishing
you
his
still
sword.
have your
with the
weapon
sword.
drawn, right?
I have my weapon drawn, but pointed at Rain.
Okay. I'm going to look at the dragon. Hey, wait a minute. I'm going to walk over to the rain, go for the crown,
Are you going to stop him?
and I'm going to keep my eye on Aligrax.
Carly, one more step.
Aligrax, you need to stand down.
One more step, Carly.
Okay. I cast Thunder Wave, first level spell.
Okay.
So, before I do that, I say to the dragon, "Hey man, I'm gonna try to defuse this. Just chill out, alright? I got this." And how far is the dragon away from me?
Probably about like 30 feet.
Okay.
You won't hit him with Thunder Wave.
So everybody has to make a Constitution saving throw.
It's in a cube originating from you. Okay.
Yep.
All right, everybody make a con save. What's the DC on that?
12.
Got an 8.
It's a save.
I
5.
also got an 8.
Nobody saved.
Okay. They take 2d8 thunder damage, 12 damage, and then they get pushed back 10 feet. And I am going to go straight for the crown, grab it, and offer it to the dragon.
Okay, he reaches out and grabs the crown from Carly. He leans down and he says, "At least there's one in your group who does not shirk on their ideals." And he turns and walks away.
Hey, I know that it got kind of heated, but can we look at your stuff?
A deal is a deal. Find me tomorrow. I'll be in the southeast corner. Not all the way to the southeast, just like half a day, like walk down a little bit. And you know what? I'll find you. I'll be here tomorrow. All right. Yeah. Is that cool?
Thanks, man. And I do a minor illusion with the purple. Hey, man, I've been working on this. You like it?
He's like, fuck yeah, that looks awesome. And then he goes into his walk.
I love that part of the Black Dragon.
He turns it on when he has to.
I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself
Okay.
and look back at Aligrax. Hey, I know you couldn't do that, but I could, and I didn't want us all to die. So if you gotta do it, and we're gonna have a fight, but I don't want to. I say we just chill out and have a scone.
Gonna spit on the ground at Carly's feet and walk away.
Aligrax, roll me a will save.
What's that?
A will save? No, wisdom saving throw. Sorry.
Wisdom save is 13.
Okay.
I'm going to walk up to Oliver and Rain and, hey guys, I'm sorry, man. Let me help you out with some healing, and I'd like to cast healing word on both of them.
Aligrax is just walking south along the road.
Can you tell me how much damage we ended up taking from that again?
12.
Sorry, I was looking at something else.
Yeah, unfortunately, I only healed you guys for 2, so I am going to cast.
Just delicious heals. You're about to go to sleep.
Yeah, I know, but
Tell you what.
this is what
roll
you would do.
2d6. Roll 2d6, and we'll say you use healing word.
Okay, that's 8.
The intent is there. Okay, cool. So use healing word at a second level spell slot. Oh, well, it was supposed to be D4. Whatever. All right, so you guys are healed up for 8 more HP.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I just didn't want us all to die.
You know, I think it was a good move.
It's definitely better than my plan.
For our sake, it was a good move. For right now, it was a good move. I don't know about the future, but let's just focus on right now.
All right.
I'm gonna start following Aligrax.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't be around him.
Aligrax, where are you headed?
He's just heading south on the road.
There's not necessarily a road. It's more of a path. I mean, if you want to get technical.
Oh yeah, just south. You're just going at a normal pace.
So Rain, pulling that sword, huh? I don't think that would have worked out.
Well, I didn't have a better idea, and the dragon wasn't exactly being cooperative.
Yeah. Well, you want to try to follow them?
Yeah, I'll follow.
Probably shouldn't split up. Yeah, pack up camp and try to follow him, but keep a wide berth.
Yeah, sure. Are you guys Aligrax? Yeah, I guess it's you and Oliver now.
Yeah, I'll probably run up at a hurried pace and try to catch up with him.
Okay, easily enough. He's just casually walking.
Stay away from me.
What do you mean stay away? We can't do that to each other. You know you're not... He had to do what had to be done, Aligrax.
You did what you had to be done to save your lives. I respect that. As for my honor, that's a blow that can hardly be undone.
Well, that may be the case, and I don't understand all of that much, but we wouldn't have survived.
How many lives is your life worth? 10?
The hell if I know.
20? If that dragon kills even one person with the power of that crown, if what we've done today causes the death, the suffering, the detriment of even 4 people, that means that we're valuing our own lives among somebody else. Are you so bold as to say you're worth 4 people, 40 people, 400?
I'm gonna drop my hood. Then we'll stop him. But
I'll
right
stop
now
him.
was not the time. We're not prepared to fight a black dragon.
Don't you think I know that? I know that.
And if you know that, Aligrax, remember, he probably would have just murdered us, taken the crown anyway, and then done whatever he was going to do.
At least we would have tried.
And died and
That's
still
worth
giving him
something.
the crown. But if we're alive, and we know he has the crown, then maybe we can tell people that can do something about it.
We're still here to resist him.
Leaving
Aligrax,
somebody else to fight our battles.
I can only offer one thing. He probably would
Carly.
have taken it anyway. The only thing I can say is, if he uses it for evil, I vow on my life to try to stop him with everything I have.
I'll hear
But I
no
couldn't
further
do that
words
if
from
we
you,
were already
Carly.
dead.
Nothing further. Carly, what you've done to me, just keep your distance. I will admit, we would not have been able to stop him today. That is the only reason that your neck is still in one piece. But what you've done is a grave mark upon my honor, upon any sort of friendship, companionship we had. I hope it's worth it.
Holy shit.
God damn, y'all.
Oh man, that's gonna be a good episode.
That's gonna be such a good episode. Oh, jeez. I had
So that was one of the
chills, you
perks.
guys.
That was one of the perks of my cleric path, by the way, that I changed. Thunderwave.
The Thunderwave.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, that was really good.
Holy
Guys,
shit.
I gotta say, I am legitimately impressed. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Wow. Blown away.
That was well done.
that's so deep and dramatic. Wow.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to role play some semblance of the actual Vengeance Paladin.
Oh man, it's so good.
Oh,
I
that
got
was
a little bit of a
great.
hard on.